The Napoleonic War 1799–1815 stamped a transformative period in military history, characterized by the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte and his inventive approach to fighting. Central to Napoleon's victory were his infantry strategies, which advanced altogether from the past time. This direct investigates the complexities of Napoleonic infantry strategies, analyzing their organization, gear arrangements, and their strategic utilize on the battlefield. Napoleonic infantry was organized into units, ordinarily comprising of a few companies. Each company had its claim complement of officers and non-commissioned officers, shaping the spine of the regiment. The organization permitted for adaptability in move and arrangement, vital for adjusting to distinctive war zone situations. The standard gear of Napoleonic infantry included black powder guns such as the Charleville and Brown Bess, pikes, cartridge boxes, and individual equipment. Regalia changed by regiment, with particular colors and plans that served both down-to-earth and typical purposes on the front line. Gear upkeep and supply coordinations were basic variables in guaranteeing operational readiness. Napoleonic infantry basically utilized three fundamental arrangements: the line, column, and square. The line arrangement, where warriors stood bear to bear, maximized capability and displayed a strong front to the foe. Columns were utilized for move and quick development, whereas squares given defense against cavalry charges. The choice of arrangement depended on the strategic circumstance and landscape considerations. Musketry was central to Napoleonic infantry strategies, with warriors prepared in exact terminating drills and reloading procedures. The rate of fire and precision of black powder guns affected the result of fights, emphasizing the significance of teach and facilitated volleys inside infantry positions. Commanders depended on compelling utilize of capability to disturb adversary arrangements and seize key objectives. Infantry developments were administered by strict penetrate controls, emphasizing cohesion and synchronization on the war zone. Walking arrangements, flank maneuvers, and changes in sending were executed with exactness to keep up energy and abuse foe shortcomings. Landscape investigation and surveillance played vital parts in arranging developments and engagements. Officers played significant parts in Napoleonic infantry units, giving authority, issuing commands, and keeping up resolve beneath strongly combat conditions. Communication strategies included verbal orders, bugle calls, and visual signals, encouraging coordination between units amid fight. Compelling command and control were fundamental for executing complex maneuvers and reacting to quickly changing situations. Napoleonic infantry strategies enveloped both hostile and protective procedures custom-fitted to abuse foe vulnerabilities and ensure their possessed powers. Hostile strategies included frontal attacks and column arrangement, upheld by gunnery and cavalry to accomplish breakthroughs in adversary lines. Protective strategies centered on keeping up cohesive lines or shaping squares to repulse cavalry charges and withstand assaults. Historical fights such as Austerlitz 1805, Borodino 1812, and Waterloo 1815 give experiences into the application of Napoleonic infantry strategies. At Austerlitz, Napoleon illustrated dominance in combined arms strategies, planning infantry, big guns, and cavalry to vanquish numerically prevalent rivals. Borodino highlighted the flexibility of infantry in cautious positions, whereas Waterloo underscored the unequivocal effect of infantry squares against cavalry charges. The bequest of Napoleonic infantry strategies impacted consequent military teachings and methodologies around the world. Lessons learned from Napoleonic fighting, counting the integration of combined arms, move fighting, and the significance of resolve and teach, formed present-day military considering. The persevering effect of Napoleonic strategies proceeds to resound in modern military operations and verifiable studies. Napoleonic infantry strategies were instrumental in forming the course of military history amid the early 19th century. By revolutionizing organizational structure, gear arrangements, and strategic convention, Napoleon's infantry accomplished momentous frontline victories against imposing enemies. Their bequest holds on as a confirmation to advancement, flexibility, and vital insight in the archives of warfare.